Here we are. Finally, Grandma Citlali is becoming a playable character in version 5.3. Citlali is a 5-star cryo catalyst user, known for her love of reading novels, especially light novels from Yai Publishing. Without further ado, let's dive into her basic attack details. For Citlali basic attack, Citlali performs up to 3 strikes that deal cryo damage, if tapping the normal attack button. Holding it down instead makes Citlali enter an aiming mode that consumes a certain amount of stamina to call forth a frost star that deals cryo damage to opponents in its path. As with most plunging attacks, Citlali plunges from midair and strikes the ground below for AoE cryo damage on impact. Citlali calls upon the ancient powers of her tribe, summoning the fearsome obsidian Citlali, its papa, and creating an opal shield. This shield provides damage absorption that scales with Citlali's elemental mastery and absorbs cryo damage with 250% efficiency. Upon activation, Citlali briefly becomes affected by cryo, but in exchange, she gains 24 Night Soul points and enters the Night Soul's blessing state. The Its Papa will follow the active character and will assisting in battle. If Citlali has at least 50 Night Soul points, Its Papa enters the Opal Fire state, continuously consuming Night Soul points to generate a Frostfall Storm. This storm deals Night Soul-aligned area of effect cryo damage to all enemies within its range. When Citlali's Night Soul points are fully depleted, Its Papa exits the Opal Fire state, and its Frost-fueled attacks end. And if you long press the Elemental skill button, Citlali consumes Phlogiston to perform a higher double jump, allowing for unique vertical exploration options. When Phlogiston is exhausted, she can still perform the double jump, but it will consume stamina instead. For Citlali's ultimate, she calls upon allies from the starry skies and vast earth, unleashing a powerful ice storm that bombards the area in front of her, dealing Night Soul-aligned AoE cryo damage. This ability also restores a set amount of Night Soul points for Citlali, and summons up to 3 Spirit Vessel skulls, each attaching to a nearby opponent within the AoE, 1 skull per opponent. After a short delay, the Spirit Vessel skulls explode, dealing another round of Night Soul-aligned AoE cryo damage and restoring additional Night Soul points for Citlali. It's a devastating combination of burst damage and sustained energy recovery, making it one of her most essential abilities for maintaining her Night Soul's blessing state. Citlali's passive abilities draw inspiration from the Ictomosaurus, giving her unique exploration and combat mechanics that set her apart. Here's a breakdown of her key passives. While in areas with phlogiston mechanics within Natlan, Citlali can activate Night Soul transmission. If the current active character is high enough in the air, switching to Citlali triggers a special leap. She jumps even higher and summons the white obsidian Citlalin, allowing her to float in midair. This ability can be activated once every 10 seconds by your party, making it invaluable for exploration and combat positioning. When Citlali holds her aiming mode, she enters the Spirit Speaker state, allowing her to interact with unique exploration objects like Night Spirit Graffiti and Night Spirit Sigils. This interaction follows the same rules as those governing Ictomosaurus's abilities, granting her access to hidden information and powers from these mystical objects. Citlali can execute an enhanced jump by holding the jump button, consuming 75 stamina for a higher leap. In areas with phlogiston mechanics, she prioritizes using 5 phlogiston instead, enabling an even higher jump. While in mid-air, Citlali can hold her normal attack to consume either phlogiston or stamina, and enter aiming mode for charged attacks. If phlogiston is available, she prioritizes using 20 phlogiston instead of stamina. This allows her to maintain aerial dominance and launch mid-air charged attacks, making her a versatile unit in both exploration and combat. In conclusion, Citlali is a fantastic pick if you're looking for a shielder and a sub-DPS cryo unit for your team. While it's hard to say if her shield is stronger than Layla's, her kit definitely leans towards dealing more damage thanks to her unique Night Soul mechanics and summonable allies. Plus, her exploration abilities make traversing Natlan much easier. Not to mention, she's absolutely adorable.